What's up fight fans, I'm Moji and today we are here at Bangtao Muay Thai MMA. It's a gym in Phuket and it's a gym that I've been wanting to visit for the longest time. And I've got a private session today with Mr. George Hickman. I'm extremely excited for it, so without wasting any time, let's get right into it. Boom! Hello guys, so this is our first day in Phuket. Technically the second day, but then yesterday we were traveling, so I'm not counting that. We are on our way to the Bangtao Muay Thai. It's a gym that I've been wanting to visit for the longest time. We are about 7 minutes, it's a 7 minutes walk from here to the gym. Can we walk, Bubs? Can we walk to the gym? I think we're going to take a tuk-tuk to the gym. Can't really find any. Should we just walk, Bubs? Yeah, I think we're just going to walk. The Bangtao? Is it? Okay, so after a 5 minutes walk, we have reached the Bangtao Muay Thai gym. That is their logo.
That's the logo.
I'm sure that it has to do something with the Thai culture, because I've seen that in many clothes that are designed for Muay Thai. So probably something to do with their warrior spirit. I don't know. I'm talking out of my ass, so I'm not sure, but something to do with the Thai culture, I believe. India. Yeah. I'm from the northeastern part of India, called Arunachal Pradesh.
I feel like it's starting to get bigger though in India.
It is with especially with this Anshul Jubli.
Yeah.
He just made it to the UFC,
Yeah.
the first Indian who made it to the UFC. Good. Again.
Two uppercut, low kick.
Good. How are we on time? I wanted to ask, fighting is so deep in their culture. Thai people, they love fighting,
Yes.
right? It's been there for ages.
Yes.
So why do you think it has taken so many years for a Thai fighter to be in the UFC?
Because there wasn't really any top people doing it. Well, actually, I'm wrong. There was top people. There was a former Muay Thai fighter from the 90s named Ramba Somdit, and he has a gym in Pattaya now, but he was fighting in Japan back in the early 2000s. He was probably the first Thai to fight MMA.
Okay.
And then I think that, before, like when I first moved here in 2014, there was like a stigma of MMA that it was like, dumb people, because the Thai trainers, they didn't understand like the complexity of like the ground game and the wrestling and all the different facets that are involved in MMA.
Yeah.
But now they're much more educated.
Oh, interesting.
And
So they almost look down upon it.
in a way.
Really
Just because they were uneducated about it.
Right.
But I think with all the massive gyms in Thailand, you know, that now, like our gym and, you know, the other ones that have not only Muay Thai to offer, but MMA and Jiu-Jitsu and stuff like that.
Right.
I think just naturally, it's, you know, more. It's funny, a lot of Thai guys that fight Muay Thai, they think that MMA is painful. They say, oh, it's jip, like it hurts.
It's insane.
And I've said that, no, Muay Thai is 5 rounds of, you know, kicking and punching and kneeing and elbowing. MMA hurts a lot less because there's a lot more grappling and stuff involved.
Yeah.
But yeah, hopefully Peter will be the first male Thai to get signed to the UFC. And I think in the coming 10, 15 years, we'll see more Thais transitioning into MMA.
Into MMA, yeah. You came to 2014, as you said, to Thailand, and you came here to train as a fighter. And then later, over the years, you have transitioned to become a coach, a world-class coach, that is. So how did the transition happen?
Just kind of naturally progressed. I came to be a fighter. And probably within the first like 8 months, I started teaching wrestling.
Right.
And then I started working, and I was a coach, like an assistant coach, and still fighting at the time.
Right.
And then as time changes and people move on, I became the head coach. And I was the head coach there for like 7.5 years. Until COVID happened, and we had, myself and the rest of the guys here at Bangtao, we had always talked about having our own gym.
Right.
And but before COVID, you know, every month I'm traveling somewhere, or my brother was going somewhere with fighters. So it gave us the time to actually like put in the work to find, you know, a location to, you know, get money together to be able to open the gym.
Right.
Yeah. COVID was like a rough time for everybody around the world, but it definitely had an opportunity in it as well.
So it was like a blessing in disguise.
Yes. Yeah.
That's nice. I wanted to talk a bit about Alex going into the fight with Islam Makhachev, and I know that you and your brother, you have a wrestling background.
Yes.
Right. I'm sure you guys had a huge role to play for that fight.
Well, me not as much as my brother for sure.
Right.
Because he is a training partner for him, but he's also his wrestling coach.
Right.
He corners him. But I've always been very, even when Alex first got into the UFC, you know, we've known him for many years, so his success has not been like a surprise to myself or anybody else.
Why is that?
Just because he's a hard worker. He's a professional. You know, everything he does is to better his performance.
Right.
He's just a really nice person and a family guy. But he benefited a lot when he came to Thailand from having different training partners compared to what he had back at home.
Right.
Obviously, Joe, his coach, is a good coach, but you know, he just being around other people from other parts of the world and high-level fighters, he excelled very fast. But yeah, I mean, before he fought Islam, he trained here for 3 months, you know, or 3 weeks.
Right.
Brought his family over for like a bit of a holiday. And
I saw that episode. Yeah. The countdown.
Yeah, it was cool to have the countdown. We've been very blessed to have the countdown quite a few times.
Yeah.
And we were doing a workout, and he was wrestling with 2 of the Russian guys that train here. Right. And they're both very, very, very high level wrestlers. And I was always confident in Alex's ability, but when I saw him wrestling with those guys, I was much more confident than before. Yeah.
On a closing note, I just wanted to ask, for fighters out there in, say, I'm from India, so in a country like India, there are not many world-class facilities out there.
Right.
So for someone who wants to come to Thailand, and if they don't have the commercials, if they don't have enough money or whatever, is there a program that they can get into? Is there something which would help these fighters to survive in Thailand? Like a professional fighter.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of, depending on the level that fighters are, but there's a lot of, we've actually had a lot of Indian fighters in the last 6-7 months that have come through here.
Okay.
That are, the champion of Matrix Fight Night, he came here.
Right.
But, you know, starting out, fighting is not like a luxurious career by any means. But you know, the lower level fighters that we have, they stay in cheaper accommodation around the gym. You can find, you know, cheap rooms, and they eat, you know, 50, 60 baht pad thai or whatever on the side of the road. And if it's something that you truly want to do, you'll find a way to make it work.
Exactly. All right then. Again, thank you so much.
Of course,
Appreciate it.
thank you.
Hi guys, it's me again, Moji Basar, and if you like this video, please like, share and subscribe to my channel for many more. I'm going to see you in the next one. Until then, keep punching.